Hey guys, I am currently getting ready in the hotel lobby bathroom because I just got to the hotel that we're staying at in Dallas for LTK Con and the rooms aren't ready. So we are doing a makeshift get ready, drop the bags at the desk, and then I'm heading to the Dallas Cowboys game, or at least I'm gonna try to make it. Tarte Cosmetics ended up getting a suite at the game and like invited some people. And I really wanted to see the Tarte team again because it's been so long, honestly maybe a year since I saw them last. So I'm like really quickly getting ready. I knew I would be tight on time. I just don't think I knew that I would be tight on time, and also the time that I did have would be in a lobby bathroom, but at least that's private. Probably not gonna do a whole lot of makeup because we just ain't got time for that, honestly. Okay, I just got to the Tarte suite at the Cowboys Stadium, the AT&T Stadium, and it is insane. It's literally at the end zone. I'll show you guys, but right now I'm gonna grab some food because I haven't eaten since breakfast. I'm so hungry. I just got into my room and I ended up going to the Cowboys game and then leaving a little bit early from that and going over to this restaurant called Beverly's for dinner with my management team, which was so fun. I signed management in January, and so this was my first time meeting them. They're based out of Dallas, but I got to meet my manager, Lily. We've been communicating through like Zoom and been talking all year long. That was like my first time actually getting to meet her. But I just got to my room. I think I checked in, or I tried to check in at like 4 is when I got to the hotel, and check-in was supposed to be at 3, but I got here at 4 and the rooms weren't ready, and there were like 20 to 30 other suitcases that were like obviously being held by the front desk because they weren't ready. So I was really hoping after my dinner I'd be able to like come back to an actual room, and they got it all set up. I want to show you the room because it's beautiful, and they dropped my luggage off in here, which was so nice of them. Let me give you guys a room tour and then I'm gonna unpack and we can chat more once I'm in my comfy clothes. So this is the entrance, and this hotel is so much better than last year's. If you guys watched last year's LTK Con vlog, that hotel was a little bit rough. I didn't even have a full-length mirror, so I had to use my phone to like check all my outfits. You guys, you already know this by now, and this will be the first vlog that I'm getting to do with like the announcement being out, but oh man, we're happening. So I am a little over 13 weeks and things are fitting a little bit tighter than usual. You will see in my outfits this week, but I never even got to really show you guys my outfit. I'm wearing Tank from Everlane, this skirt from Revolve because I knew it was gonna be so hot going to the stadium, and I wasn't sure like if we were gonna be outside, which we were. It was not an enclosed suite, it was actually open, which was so cool because you could hear the crowds and you just felt so close to the actual game. But I'm so glad I wore a skirt because I was thinking about wearing pants. I made the right call, and I wanted something that was like kind of casual but could be dressed up for dinner because I went to dinner obviously right after. So skirt, little cropped blazer from Madewell that I got earlier in the year, and then my Aloha sandals because I wanted to be able to walk to and from the stadium to grab an Uber, which I'm so glad I did because the AT&T Stadium, when they let out, it is insane. And I actually left after, I think it was after the 3rd quarter. The 4th quarter had like just started. Also, I am downtown, so might be hearing that tonight, but tons of people, like the biggest stadium I think I've ever been in. I had to walk like 5 blocks to even catch an Uber, so wore my comfy sandals. But anyway, this is the bathroom and got a really great sink and mirror. I'm gonna take off my shoes because they're making so much noise. My makeup looks awful because I had to get ready in that bathroom, and then it's just been a long day since I got off the plane. We've got the toilet, really big shower. And then this is the main space. Got a TV. This like, I don't know. I guess you could hang stuff there, but I think it's more for like decor. And then the bed, king size bed, because Jason was originally gonna come with me to meet the management team since we worked together. I ended up coming on my own. It's gorgeous though. I love these lights by the bed. They're so cozy. Everything is just warm and cozy and dark, and I'm gonna pull the blackout curtains down, but right outside my window is basically downtown Dallas. This is my final bathroom setup. Got all my makeup out. Over here I got all my brushes, lip products, brow products, all the things, fragrances. And what's truly so comical is that last year the conference was 1 day longer and I packed it all on a carry-on, and for some reason this year I decided to take a big suitcase and I think I let it get a little out of hand and I filled the entire big suitcase. In fact, I filled it to 45 pounds. So I'm on the edge. I also did leave a little bit of extra room in case there's stuff to like bring home, because last year I had no idea and there was so much stuff to bring home and I had to just say no to most of it because I was like, I don't have room. This year I brought a bigger suitcase. The only thing is the weight limit's pretty close. We'll figure it out. I am now in bed. Took my makeup off, did my skincare. My biggest complaint about pregnancy so far has been the acne. I have not had acne, like really bad acne, since I think like 2019-ish, and so getting acne again has been so frustrating. But since that's the biggest complaint that I have, I feel very, very grateful. I've had a pretty smooth pregnancy so far, and today has definitely been a very, very long day because I got up this morning and we went to church and then we went to lunch and then went straight from brunch to the airport, and then from there got to the hotel, to the Dallas game, to dinner. And it's been a very, very full day, action-packed, which I guess in this vlog, I haven't actually explained what LTK Con is. I did in my last LTK Con vlog, but this one had just started out so chaotic. I forgot to even fill you in on what LTK Con is. So basically, LTK is an affiliate platform that I use, and a lot of influencers and YouTubers and bloggers, we all use this platform to link stuff. And it's basically an affiliate tracking platform. So like if I put a link in the description box of this video and you guys click on it and end up like purchasing the sweater or whatever that I share, then I get a small commission on the sale, and that's all tracked through this platform called LTK. So basically LTK Con, a moment for the major road that's right next to me. LTK Con is basically the conference that LTK hosts every year, and they do it by like invite only, and they end up inviting like their, I wouldn't even say like their top affiliates or like their top creators, but it's more so like the creators that they see a lot of potential in for the most part. So if you're invited, it means that like basically LTK sees that you're doing really well on their platform or that you're putting out really good content. And so basically they're just like acknowledging that and asking you to come to the conference where you can learn about the platform and like maybe meet brands, all that kind of stuff. So I went for the first time last year and it was honestly really, really great. Very tiring. I learned a lot about what to expect for LTK Con. So I feel like I have a much better understanding of what I'm getting into this year. It's like kind of all day and all night. But like I said earlier, this year's conference is 1 day shorter, which I'm kind of happy about. They ended up taking out some stuff that I guess people didn't really like from last year, but I'm happy to be here for a couple days and then get to go back to JWAS and the dogs. But yeah, I woke up this morning and was like already so exhausted, and then today just running from one thing to the next. I think my body is like shutting down, and I can't tell if it's the pregnancy or just being so exhausted from like the travel and just the go. It's probably a mixture of both. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. I am almost done getting ready. I actually got up around like 8:30 and I got to FaceTime Jason, so we talked for a while, and then I ended up doing some like journaling. But I wanted to show you guys before I like put my skirt on. I've got spandex on. This is where I'm at in the mornings. So mornings are definitely way less bloated. Not like really a bump, but I have noticed that it's like firmer on the right side than the left side. Like it feels like the baby's like kind of more over here than like dead center. But that's where I'm at. It's like just enough to wear like a lot of the stuff that I would normally wear, I can't. So like I tried on some leather pants that I really wanted to wear for this conference, and they did not even zip, which was so tragic because I remember them, they used to be like a little bit loose even. So I've had to get creative. I'm wearing this Madewell skirt because it's October now and I really wanted to feel like I was dressing for fall, but I'm also in Dallas. It's so hot here still. So I opted into this little plaid short skirt from Madewell, and then I needed to moisturize my legs because they are so dry. I did put self tanner on this year. Last year I didn't have any like self tanner or anything. I also got these really cute travel cosmetics because, and I don't think I've mentioned this yet because I just filmed like the announcement video, but Jason and I are going on a baby moon to Italy in 2 weeks from now, and so I'll have more details on that. But I wanted to get some cute and just functional travel containers for that. So these ones are cute. I feel like these are the ones that everyone has from Amazon. I did self tan. I did paint my toenails this year. Last year I showed up wildly unprepared. My toenails were like not done. I didn't self tan, but I made it happen. I'm gonna do a like shimmer on my legs. So these are the Dibs. I think they're called the Status Sticks, and they're basically just like shimmery highlights that you can use kind of all over your body. So you can do it like on your collarbones or do it on your legs. You just like swipe it on and then you just brush it out, and it just gives a nice like extra glow. And I'll be sure to link hopefully whatever I mentioned in this vlog in the description box if you are interested in anything. Just it adds a nice little something cute. This is my outfit. Madewell skirt, Madewell white tank, this Abercrombie cardigan that I cannot stop wearing, and it's perfect because it's gonna be kind of chilly inside during the conference and then also like at lunch if we sit inside. And then I've got on my little velvet Gucci loafs and my brown Chanel bag, and this is what I'm wearing today. For my lips, the Tarte Juicy Lip in Coconut, which is my favorite shade. And that's it. So I'm with Lily and Abby, who are with my management, and they took me out to lunch. You're so cute. I don't know what to do. You're doing great. I'm like, you watch YouTube all the time. We got the Barra, my first cup of coffee. Yay. I just got back to my hotel room. Lunch with Lily and Abby was so great. I love them so much. I mean, obviously I've gotten to talk to them multiple times through like online meetings, but meeting them in person just is like the highlight of this trip for me. I just love them so much. They're so just like easy to talk to, and we all get along really well. So that was like a very fun moment to get to meet them. But now I am gonna go back down. You guys saw the entrance that they did up for LTK. They've like transformed the whole lobby and the hotel. So I'm gonna go downstairs and officially register, get my schedule, and then we're gonna go to the brand suite and show you guys all the little brand booths. It's kind of chaotic and a little bit loud, so if I don't do any talking parts during that, you know why. It's honestly wild. It's like, I think it's 350 girls that are all influencers, so it's pretty intense, but it's really fun. So I'm gonna take you guys downstairs and show you the check-in and everything that they did for LTK. This is the brand suite where all of the brands are. You can meet the reps, try products, get on lists. Okay, I'm back in my room, and obviously you guys saw the brand haul. Spent some time there, probably like an hour and a half to 2 hours, meeting different reps. The lines were so long, so that's why it took so long. Also got to catch up with some girls I hadn't seen since last LTK Con, which was really sweet. But I'm back in my room. I went ahead and I chilled for a sec, just like sat down on the couch and just vegged. But I'm changed for the welcome party. The theme for tonight is like Western Texas chic. So obviously everybody will have their own interpretation of what a Western outfit is. I don't dress very Western anyway, but I thought that this dress from Revolve kind of worked. It's got this really pretty open back, lots of ties, and it just feels like my version of Western. I have on my faux croc boots from Dolce Vita. I'm gonna take my same brown Chanel bag, and this is my like classy Western vibe. I also went like a little bit darker on the eye makeup, took my hair down from the claw clip, put in some bigger earrings, and this is my day to night transition. Literally so small. So we're up here on the rooftop of Catbird Thompson, and it's 7:40 and we're tired. Two pregnant women who are so exhausted. See, you look so cute. You like obviously look pregnant.
If I hold it down.
Yeah, it's cute. We're gonna try to find some food. Probably Chick-fil-A.
Probably Chick-fil-A.
We did it. She's gonna DoorDash. My number one craving has been Chick-fil-A. Good morning. It's the next day. Basically the last day of conference. It feels like the first and last because today is the day that we do all of the actual like conference sessions and main stage speakers and stuff. I got up at 7 because I wanted to try to get down for breakfast around like 8. They have a little grab and go breakfast. I'm hoping to find some coffee down there as well. Sessions start at 9, and it's good to just get down there a little bit early because the elevators get so clogged with all of us trying to get somewhere at the same time. And I learned that last year by like almost being late because we were all waiting for the elevators. Today is really a packed day. So we'll do breakfast. We've got a speaker, brand suite time to meet some of the brands. Then we've got another speaker, I think, lunch, and then I've got a couple of interviews with some media outlets for LTK. And I actually saw one of the media outlets is this newsletter called Publish Press. I'm like low-key fangirling because Publish Press is the newsletter started by two guys called Colin and Samira who do basically like a creator YouTube channel. So if you're interested in like the creator space, like how to be a creator, how creators work with brands, all the things, like every creator creators different strategy for how they got to where they are. They have incredible YouTube videos and podcasts, and so sadly the interview is not with the actual two guys. I would probably like pee my pants if I met them. Like, they're low-key some of my favorite YouTubers. The fact that it's like for their newsletter is really, really cool, so I'm super excited for that one. The other one I think is called In Case You Missed It. I think that's a creator newsletter as well, so if you're not in the creator space or like interested in that industry, you probably haven't heard of either of them, but really excited. So I'm gonna be doing 2 interviews. They're each 30 minutes for like LTK for those media outlets. I'm gonna do more brand stuff. I don't know. I have like not really like a meeting, but I was told to come by like the Free People booth. I went by yesterday, talked to Free People movement mostly, but I really want to try to talk to like the Free People team and try to just get to know them a little bit. I think it's like 1 more session or maybe 2 more sessions. We're done. We go get ready for tonight, and then we get shuttled over to, I think it's the Symphony Hall, which is where the award show is gonna be. I've got like an interview again for like LTK's socials and stuff. They do a lot of these like interviews during the conference for them to use for like next year or like for recaps of the conference. So I've got another quick interview with them. And then I was nominated for a Fashion All-Star Award, which basically just means that like I post a lot on LTK, that I've been utilizing the app, and that I've been growing on there. So that's pretty cool. I know I posted about it on my community page and on my Instagram, so you guys probably saw it. Maybe you voted, but I was nominated, which is really cool because last year was my first year, and this year I'm nominated for something which is really special, and it feels very significant in this space. Like, if you are acknowledged by LTK, it's just like, we see you, you've done a great job. That's pretty cool in itself. I looked at the other girls who were nominated and I was like, yeah, how in the world was I even nominated for this? Let alone like, there's no chance I'm gonna win, but it's cool to like be up there with all those other girls. After that, another party. I think the parties go to like midnight, but there's no way I'm gonna stay out that late. So after that, I'm gonna come back to my room, pack up, and then I actually don't fly out until 11:45 tomorrow, which that is one thing that I'm like, thank you, Chloe. Because last year I booked, I think it was like a 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. flight, and I had to get up at like 5 a.m. after the full day of conference and the after party and all that stuff. So this year I was like, we're not doing that. That's the whole agenda for today. I thought I would just like lay that out this morning. I thought I could maybe show you guys some of the stuff that I brought for makeup wise. First, I'm gonna wash my face. I'm not a morning person, guys. If it wasn't for Jason, I would sleep in until 10 every day. I will get up if I have to, like today, but if I don't have to, there's a slim chance I'm getting up before 10, honestly. I ended up getting little travel containers for my moisturizer, so I have like morning, nighttime, serum, and sunscreen, and then a little spray bottle. Again, I was like really wanting to get this stuff together for Italy and just have it be a little bit more organized. I'm gonna use the Colleen Rothschild Vitamin C and my moisturizer, Tula Glow Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. I am obsessed with this, and I have one in my vanity drawer at home. It's like almost out. It looks blue, and it's like a little bit of a pearlized formula, but it like makes your under eyes look glowy and just like bright, and so it's so cooling and nice, and honestly feels like you're like ice rolling under your eyes. So I really like this, and I sometimes put it on my lid as well, and just it's so good, guys. Like truly so cooling, and it just kind of brightens up under the eyes. It's really nice. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of sunscreen on, which like gonna be mostly inside, but it's a good habit to just get into always wearing sunscreen no matter what. Around like week 7 or 8 of pregnancy, the acne just like took over. So I'm hoping it kind of dies down, maybe second trimester, we'll see. For my foundation, I brought 2, so this is the one I used all last year. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter Foundation, full coverage, mattifying. It's bomb for literal all day wear. And then I brought my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, which is more of a lightweight foundation. It's so stunning on the skin, but it's a little bit more natural, not as like heavy. I'm probably gonna use this tonight for like my full glam, full coverage look. But I'm gonna do daytime with this. It looks so natural, but like really good medium coverage. For spot concealing, I've been using the Tarte Ultra Creamy concealer in light medium neutral. And this is a more like flexible formula than the original, which I've been liking. I feel like sometimes with acne, the more you try to conceal, like the heavier and thicker products you go, sometimes it can look more obvious. And so I've been trying to do honestly like a more natural, lighter base, and then where I really need to like cover acne, I'll go in with this foundation powder and do like spot concealing with this versus doing my entire face with a thicker foundation. And I've actually found that that looks a little bit less obvious that I have acne. Like it doesn't draw attention to my acne like if I were to put really heavy foundation on all the way around. So that's kind of what I have found. So that's like my base. And I'll take this powder and I will take a little concealer brush and I'll only put this in spots where I just want to mattify and also conceal. This foundation powder hides like literally everything. It's amazing. Bronzer, same old, but she's a good one. Truly go-to, cannot lose. Bronzers never let me down. Blush is the Tartelette in Bloom Blush Trio. I really like the shades in this. Highlight is Becca Cosmetics. This actually doesn't exist anymore, I don't think. I think Becca Cosmetics went under, which I'm like sad about because their stuff was really good. Under the eyelid. For my eyes, I'm using the Eyes Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Eye Filter Luxury Palette in Star Aura. Gorgeous. Apply this kind of all over the lid. Not do anything too dark this morning because it's daytime. For my brows, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Brow Duo. Glossier Boy Brow in dark brown. Just heard my tummy growl. I have been so hungry all the time since I found out I was pregnant. I feel like around 8 weeks, I was just like, I'm hungry all the time. I could eat anything. Everything sounds good. All right, I just got off the phone with JWaz, but this is my outfit for day 2. Abercrombie tank, Abercrombie tailored pants, wearing a size 25 to accommodate for the little bit of bump that I do have. My Jenny Kane cardigan, which I just love so much. Madewell bag and Evelyn sneaks. Let me show you guys like the full length. Full length, boom. Professional, comfy, cute. Got our breakfast this morning. It's a breakfast sandwich? A vegetarian sandwich. What's that? A mini quiche? Breakfast, we got our coffees. We're here, seated for the keynote speaker, and it's gonna be a full day.
E-commerce 3.0 incorporates the very best of 1 and 2.0. This is the beautiful presentation, the site-wide search fields, the retargeting, the specialty brands. That I love about my business is like I can be tall, pale, 4 kids, live in the country, working mom, like this weird mix of something, but people identify with like one thing about that, and that brings them into my community.
I am back in my room, and we had an hour-and-a-half main stage where we heard the CEO Amber speak about my brain is like not working, speak about LTK, what's coming on the platform, all these different tools and stuff that creators can start using. One of the things that they talked about during the keynote sessions was about sharing with your viewers and audience and stuff like what LTK is, which I feel like I do a horrible job at. When they asked, everyone's like raise their hand, like who is continually sharing like what LTK is and how to use it and all that stuff. Like so many people raise their hand. I was like, it just dawned on me that I never really share what it is or how to use it. So I feel like a lot of people, if you're like mainly a YouTube watcher and you're not necessarily like on Instagram a ton, you might honestly not know what LTK is. It's an app on your phone that you download and you can make a profile, and then you can actually follow your favorite creators on there, and it's only like shoppable content. So any outfits that I wear in any of my lookbooks or my like daily outfits, they all live on this app called LTK, and basically they're constantly rolling out new things on this app that make it really easy for you guys to actually find stuff, because I know a lot of times if you are on Instagram and you see a story, it disappears for 24 hours. So everything permanently lives on the LTK app, and on this app you can find collections, so you can see all of my Abercrombie posts or all of my Madewell posts, or if there are any sales going on within the LTK app, it will have a sale tag on it, so you can see like this post has something on sale. So it's honestly one of the most useful tools, and I assume that like everyone knows how to use it because I'm on it so much, but honestly like some of my closest friends like don't even know how to use the app or even have the app. So it's like one of those things that I feel like has kind of come up over the last like 5 years that's gotten more popular, more known, but honestly I think still most people don't know about it. So if you've never heard of it or you don't know what it is, there are so many people who are in the same boat as you. I just thought I would explain like what LTK is, because that kind of gives more context as to like why we're here. So if you're at the conference, you're not just a creator, you're a creator that uses the LTK app, and the app is like super helpful. I use it a lot, honestly, to help you guys find links on Instagram. So if you send me a DM and you're like, can you link this sweater? I'll actually go back to some of my LTK posts that have that sweater linked, and I can just like search on my own LTK profile, and you guys can do this too. You can search on your favorite creator's profile, like keywords, so like Abercrombie or cardigan or Madewell or discount code. Like you can actually search posts like that, whereas like you can't search an Instagram post or an Instagram story for specific pieces. So if you're wondering like leather pants or leather jackets or fall boots or things like that, like you can actually type in those keywords on my profile or on your favorite creator's profile, and it will filter out all of the posts that have leather pants in it. And you can see also it's really good for getting outfit ideas. So say you do buy a pair of Abercrombie trousers that I've shared a ton, but you come to wear them and you're like, how do I style this? You can actually go like on my profile and type in the keywords like Abercrombie tailored pants, and you can see basically every outfit I've ever styled with the Abercrombie tailored pants, because it will categorize any post that has those pants in it. So it's a really helpful tool for getting outfit ideas, really helpful tool for shopping posts that have disappeared on social media. And then also there's a feature where you can save products. So like say I post a Madewell sweater and you're like, oh, I really like that, but I want to wait until it goes on sale. You can actually save the product, and you should get a notification when Madewell is having a sale, or if the price of the sweater drops. You can also save things to lists, kind of like Amazon, like wish lists, and you can send those lists to your husband, your friend, your parent. If you're like coming up with like a birthday list or a Christmas list, you can basically just send everything you've saved from multiple creators. So it's not just like only my stuff. You could save it from like hundreds of creators that you follow or whatever, and it saves it all in different list categories on your own profile, and then you can share those, or you can always reference them too. If there was something that you were really interested in but you wanted to wait to get it, you can always go back to that. So long story short, if you've actually never explored the LTK app, it's a really, really helpful tool. Like even I use it to find outfit ideas or how to style like a trend. I'll use the app for that. And then also like I have totally bought stuff that other influencers have posted about through the app, and it's really helpful because you can just find it immediately versus being like having to DM them, and some of them won't respond because they have like millions of followers. You can like go to their profile on LTK and find it yourself. So it's a very like help yourself resource. But that's basically what it is. So we're here with the company that developed the app and also is like the linking technology that we use to link stuff, if that makes sense. I know it's like a whole different world if you're like not in the creator space at all. It can be kind of confusing like how we make money or how we even do this as a job, but basically LTK gives us the opportunity to make commission off of purchases that you guys make based on you clicking and using our links, and it doesn't cost you guys anything more. It just tracks your purchase and says, oh, they clicked on a link from Chloe's YouTube video, we're gonna give her 10% of the sale from the retailer and not from you guys paying anymore. So it's really, really cool. It's obviously made an entire like industry possible and made my job possible. Like literally would not be able to do this without like affiliates. So yeah, it's really cool. I'm really happy to be here again, year 2. I feel like so much more chill and peaceful this year. I feel like last year was hard because I didn't know like anyone. I maybe knew like 2 people going into it. And this year I know like maybe like 25, 30 people that I recognize from last year. So it's been a lot better this year. I'm feeling really good today. Haven't like felt nauseous or anything. Really glad we had breakfast. I really needed that, and I got a coffee. But we're about to have lunch in an hour or so. I'm gonna go downstairs. There's like some brand networking time again. I honestly don't know if anything comes out of that, but there's some time to do that. So I might walk back down there before lunch, and then I've got lunch, and then I've got my interviews, and then we do have more like speakers. So that will be kind of the rest of the day, and then the party tonight. Just got done with lunch. Now I'm in like the main keynote area where we had our first session, and I'm waiting for my 2 interviews with Published Press. And in case you missed it, but this is the room. It's a lot less crazy without all the girls in here.
Everyone, but it's over for you ladies. And it'll all be on my LTK.
All right, guys, where the heck did we leave off here? Lunch? Did I talk to you guys after lunch? I think I did. Interviews went really well. So glad that they went well because I was very nervous. But the interviews were awesome. Really loved talking to both of them. And then basically had another keynote. My friend ordered DoorDash for us because she has like the DoorDash membership apparently, where you don't have to have like a delivery fee. Super nice. I like never use meal delivery services, so I was like, yes, I will take you up on that, because she offered to grab my food too. So we got velvet tacos delivered because we've got to get on the shuttle to go to the party, the award show in 30 minutes? 40 minutes? I think 40 minutes. My brain is like not working. Basically, we're really crunched on time because it took forever to get from the, one second, let me just open this talk. Okay. It took forever to get from the main stage conference keynote back to the rooms because there's like 3 elevators that work in this hotel, and there were like 300 of us trying to get back up, and people were like getting stuck in the stairs and all these things. So they told us to not take the stairs. An hour and 15 minutes to get ready, change, get on a shuttle, and eat, which is why we ordered food. The actual event, award show, and after party, it's like no food. That's like the one thing about LTK Con. It's like my biggest complaint is that they hardly feed you. They do not feed you dinners, which I feel like a lot of girls have dinners with their management team, or they usually have a dinner lined up the first night. The second night though, I feel like no one has dinners lined up, and we're all just like, what are we gonna eat? What are we gonna do? So anyway, eating my taco and my chips and queso, which is so spicy. I did not know this was gonna be this spicy. All right, I am cutting it so close on time. I've got 9 minutes to get down to the lobby and catch the last shuttle. It's my outfit. It's like this black sequin mini dress with these gorgeous beads on it. Black velvet heels, whoa. And this is it, so I'm gonna go. Got my J. Crew feather bag from holiday last year. My outfit. We're getting on the shuttle. Carolyn's looking cute.
I don't know what the actual. Thank you, sir.
We just got off the shuttle. Now we are at the Dallas Symphony Orchestra building for the awards. And everyone looks so good. I love seeing everyone's outfits. Honestly, it feels like prom. It's so fun. So cute. Gorgeous.
Say hello. Hey, girl. She's about to go on the carpet. Get the fit, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to the 2023 LTK Creator Awards at the LTK Con. Okay, so how was LTK Con 2023?
Including family, wellness, beauty, home, and fashion. as well as brands that are working as collaborative partners in the creator commerce industry. Last year, we handed out our first ever LTK Brand Awards, and now we are back to do it again. 22 performance within their niche, the quality of their content, and overall strategy to share the best of LTK with shoppers every day. This year, creators were nominated as either an all-star or a rising star for their category. An all-star is a top-earning creator who continues to maintain and grow their business content and shopper community. A rising star, on the other hand, is a creator who exhibited tremendous growth in terms of earnings, content, and followers. Fans voted by favoriting 5 or more products in a nominee's LTK shop, and we have tallied up the vote. Many of the names and faces you'll see on stage tonight you know well. Let's celebrate them tonight, because a win for one is a win for us all, right? Yes. Sure is. So without further ado, let's start handing out some awards. Next up, we're going to present the coveted award for Fashion All-Star and Rising Star. These creators motivate us to get up, get dressed, and we don't know how to get dressed without you either, Hayden, do we? Thank you. And live our lives in style. Their daily styled content of apparel, shoes, accessories, swimwear, and more showcase unique brands, diverse style, and best-in-class content on a creator's LTK shop. So let's take a look one final time to see this year's All-Star and Rising Star nominees in the fashion category. By Chloe Wen. Everyday Holly, Interior Designer Ella, Life with Jazz, Lucy's Whims, Olivia Frida Susie White, Treating the Streets Like a Runway.
Guys, look at this teeny tiny hamburger. It's so small. Alright, it's 9:40 and we're peacing out because honestly so tired. I was like yawning standing in line for the water. But we're getting back on the bus to take us back to the Thompson, and then I gotta pack and catch a flight. I just got into bed, packed up, FaceTime Jason while I was packing up my bags, and oddly enough, I kind of feel like I'm going home with less than I came with, which doesn't make any sense because I haven't like gotten rid of anything, but for some reason I feel like I have more room in my suitcase going back than I did coming here. But anyway, packed up. It's almost midnight because I was talking to Jay while I was moving very, very slow, trying to talk to him and pack, but so fun. I obviously didn't win. The girl who won the fashion award actually she was like one of the first to hit 1 million followers on LTK, which I didn't even know that there was someone on the platform that was that close to 1 million. I think the biggest girl I'd seen on the LTK platform was at like 750, maybe like 760K. I was like, oh my gosh. So the fact that I was like literally in the same category as this girl and like nominated alongside her, I was just like, how did this even happen? I'm honored. I'm genuinely so confused. She's obviously so deserving. She actually was one of the people on the panel earlier today, so she was so sweet. I actually talked to her after, just congratulated her. I feel like that's one of the things that I really love about this conference and these girls on like LTK is everyone is so nice and helpful, and I feel like this year especially for some reason everybody has been like way more approachable. It's probably just me being like more confident and just feeling like I deserve to be there. I feel like last year I was like, what am I even doing here? I like, don't know what's going on. This year I definitely felt more comfortable, so that probably plays into it, but mostly everyone is super, super nice and really easy to talk to. She was great. Long story short, I'm so tired. I honestly don't know what happened to me today, but I feel like I've not been able to like finish a complete thought in a way that like makes sense. I was even FaceTiming Jason and I was like literally about to say something and I just went blank. And I don't know, I'm like, is it too early to have pregnancy brain? I feel like that happens later, or at least people will normally say like, oh, pregnancy brain, like later in their pregnancy. I'm like, is it too early to claim pregnancy brain? Because I'm feeling like I might have it already. My brain is like not working after like 5 p.m. It's game over for me. Oh my gosh, I was gonna literally tell y'all something else. Okay, I actually thought of it. I was gonna say one thing that I am like loving about being pregnant is the pregnancy card that I have gotten to pull to ditch things early and not really like
I'm not really say ditch. It's not like we're required to be at like the after party or the welcome party. You just get a pass for like leaving something like that, like a huge party, because you're tired and you're hungry and you're pregnant. And when you say like, oh yeah, like I'm actually pregnant, I'm feeling so tired, they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, don't worry about it, like feel free to leave, like I wouldn't be here if I was you. And it's just honestly the nicest thing ever, because my personality is to go enjoy, but I'm never the person that's like staying super late. Just being able to be like, I'm actually pregnant, I've been super tired, that's why I've been yawning so much. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, like, so you just get like kind of a pass on it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of loving it. And I've definitely used it a lot this trip. I mean, I genuinely have been so tired. Around like 4:30, I started yawning consistently, and then I was yawning during the award show. I was yawning on the bus ride over to the award show. I was yawning in the reception after the award show. I've been yawning while I was Face Heavy Jason. I can't hang like I used to, and I could barely hang before. So now I really can't hang. I feel like my body is now just feeling like super tired. That's like the stage I'm in. Another LTK Con in the books. Can't believe I've been to 2 now. So hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm hoping to vlog more frequently now that you guys know I'm pregnant, because I want to obviously like document my pregnancy so I can look back on it and just be like, oh my gosh, what in the world. But also I just want to like keep you guys updated on like body changes and routine, and just I don't know, I do feel like a lot of stuff is going to change over the next like 6 months until we give birth, and then obviously stuff is going to change after, and I just want to be really transparent with you guys about where we're at. So I want to try to do like a better job at vlogging so that you guys can know what's going on in our lives, because this is obviously a really big change for us, but I'm so excited. I mean, obviously still going to do the outfit videos, still going to do 7 outfits for your week, still going to do all the styling, the hauls, all of that. That's obviously going to look a little bit different as my body is changing, but hopefully you'll still get some ideas, or maybe you will pick back up with me on the fashion videos when I'm post-pregnancy. But regardless, fashion videos are still going to be around. Hopefully going to be vlogging more now that like it's out and I don't have to just like hide my life or like what's going on. I'm like, we've been to doctor's appointments, we've done all these things, and I haven't been able to share any of them because I've been acting so weird on the internet and just like trying to make sure everything's okay before we share. So I'm super relieved that like that's out of the way. I can vlog, I can bring you guys along, you can be let in on all the things now, and it's like a weight has been lifted off of me, and I'm so glad that you guys know. Longest outro in the world. Love you guys. I'm notorious for dragging on and on. So I thank you for being here. And for some reason, if this is like the first video you've ever seen of mine, you're like, what in the world? But you do want to stick around, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in my next one really, really soon. Bye guys.